God says, in times of grief and loss, it is not uncommon for people to turn to their faith and seek solace in the belief that their loved ones are being cared for by a higher power. The message you have received, stating that God has a message for you from someone you love dearly who has passed away, may bring you comfort and peace during this difficult time. It is important to remember that the love between you and your loved one does not end with their passing. Love is a powerful force that transcends the physical realm and can continue to be felt long after someone has left this world. The message you have received may serve as a reminder of the enduring bond you share with your loved one and the impact they have had on your life. Type 333 if you trust God. When you make a decision to focus forward and move on, expect to meet resistance. The enemy does not want you to step into the promises of God for your life, or to fulfill your purpose, so he will do whatever it takes to discourage, distract, delay, disappoint, or destruct you. You will have to fight to control your thoughts, guard your heart, and strengthen your soul. It's often easier to give up than to keep believing, hoping and expecting for your breakthrough to happen. This is called a fight of faith because that's exactly what it is. The enemy plays dirty. That's why you feel like throwing in the towel. It's hard. It's messy. It's exhausting. It's discouraging. But I'm here to remind you that greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. The enemy is a defeated foe. Fix your eyes on Jesus, who is the author and the finisher of your faith. Don't limit yourself. You have always had the power to consciously create and change your reality. There are no limitations to your imagination, and you have direct access to that superpower within. It's time to hold your vision and bring your dreams to life. Remember, the magic is in you. Type, I claim it, if you receive this declaration. As God speaks, He reveals to you the truth of the immortality of the soul. He tells you that those we love do not simply cease to exist when they leave this world. Instead, they are transformed into a higher state of being, a state where they can continue to watch over us, to guide us, and to love us from beyond the veil of mortality. With this revelation, the axis of your grief begins to shift, for you now understand that death is not the end, but merely the beginning of a new and glorious chapter in the eternal story of your love. With your heart now open to the infinite possibilities of the divine, God imparts the most precious gift of all, a message from your beloved, a message that transcends the boundaries of the physical world and speaks directly to the very essence of your being. This message, fragrant with the sweet perfume of divine love, is a testament to the enduring connection that binds you and your loved one together for all eternity. Type, I am ready to shine, to affirm. Gifts. This 1-minute prayer from biblical time manifests wealth and abundance into your life. If you're a spiritual person and empath looking to better the world and yourself, then this will be the most important message you read all day. Because once you hear this divine prayer, you will finally break the curse of poverty and restore your connection with the universe, allowing you to ask, manifest, and receive an abundance of blessings. Tap the link in my bio and listen to the 1-minute prayer now. Piece by piece, you are going to make a life for yourself. Not because you have finally arrived at a place where everything is perfect, but because you have allowed flowers to grow in between the concrete of your grief. Because you have chosen to believe and hope for just one more second than you have indulged your fear. Because you learned to stop holding yourself to your own impossible standards and began to practice following your heart through each hour of each day, letting it lead you to the greatest revelations, smallest pleasures, and the quiet salve of healing hours. You are going to make a life for yourself, even if you fear you're not. You've been doing it all along. Type 2020 if you have faith in Lord. The people who seek power in the world and want to dominate others are usually the ones who feel powerless from within. When you connect to the source of love within you, there's no desire left of overpowering others, and you realize that to bring a change in the collective, only the energy of love is needed. Weak people seek power. True strength lies in love and unity. Ego wants power. The spirit knows it's powerful. God tells you that your loved one wants you to know how much they cherished every moment you shared, how deeply they valued the love that you gave them, and how eternally grateful they are for the time you spent together. They want you to know that their love for you was as infinite as the cosmos itself, that it was a love that transcended the confines of this mortal realm and touched the very heart of creation. And with this message of love and devotion comes a plea for you to continue living your life with passion and purpose, to continue to seek out joy and happiness in the world, and to continue to share the love that was once shared between you and your beloved with all those who are fortunate enough to cross your path. Your loved one implores you to remember that life is a precious gift, one that should be nurtured and celebrated, even in the face of overwhelming grief. Type 555 to affirm. You don't need others to accept you. You have already accepted yourself. You're different, you know it, and you own it. Your light shines from within, and you don't require the validation of the outside world in order to feel valuable and happy. There is a depth to you that can't be understood at a surface level. Anyone who desires to truly understand you will need to commit to an adventure. Trust me by control into my hands, let go, and recognize that I am God. This is my world. I made it and I control it. Yours is a responsive part in the litany of love. I search among my children for receptivity to me. Guard well this gift that I have planted in your heart. Nurture it with the light of my presence. When you hiring me prayer requests, lay out your concerns before me, speak to me candidly, pour out your heart. Then thank me for the answers that I have set into motion long before you can discern result. When your requests come to mind again, continue to thank me for the answers that are on the way. You keep on stating your concerns to me, you will love in a state of tension. When you thank me for how I'm answering your prayers, your mindset becomes more positive. Thankful prayers keep your focus in my presence and my promises. Drop a yes to receive it. As God's divine communique draws to a close, you feel a sense of peace settling over your heart, like a gentle rain quenching the parched earth. You understand now that even in death, love endures, that it is a force that transcends the mortal coil and weaves itself into the very fabric of the universe. And with this newfound wisdom, you make a promise to honor the memory of your beloved by living your life to the fullest, by embracing love in all its myriad forms, and by spreading joy and happiness wherever your journey takes you. In the grand tapestry of life, there are moments that stand out with profound significance. Today, you have been granted such a moment where heaven and earth converge, where the divine and the mortal intertwine, and where the eternal power of love is revealed in all its breathtaking beauty. And as you stand at the precipice of this new understanding, with the words of God and your beloved echoing in your heart, you know that you are forever changed. You are now a lighthouse, a beacon of love and hope, illuminating the way for others to navigate the stormy seas of grief and emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate on the other side. Type, I embrace my power, to affirm. Sometimes you lose a love to find a love that's deeper, kinder, stronger. Sometimes you lose an opportunity because there is something even more magical on the horizon. Sometimes you lose a friend because you've outgrown each other and are holding one another back. Sometimes you lose yourself because you're about to discover a more profound reason for living, an undeniable purpose which defines your true path. Remember this when you feel like something is slipping away from you before you are ready to let go. The opportunities and people you lose along the way are the stepping stones paving your way to your happiest self, your truest love, your most genuine purpose. What's waiting for you on the other side of this pain and uncertainty will be worth all the stones in your path. And I promise you won't want to change a thing about your journey once you see where it's taking you. God is sharing with you today. I realize you have been second-guessing yourself recently and contemplating whether you are truly sufficient or adequate to do what I put in your heart to do. This message is here to advise you that you can do everything through Christ. Don't even think about surrendering or let dread work you out of your fantasy. Keep in mind, I'm with you and you will succeed. You can do this. Really look at BioConnect to mystery of draw and cash. Connect in remark area. Type 1010 to receive it. Nothing in your life has randomly happened. God has ordered your steps. You may not understand it, but your life is divinely orchestrated. What God has purposed for you will come to pass. Every force that's trying to stop you is being broken. God is about to turn things in your favor. It looks like a setback, but it's setting you up for new levels, promotion, healing, and breakthroughs. It is with a heavy heart that God now speaks to you. his voice a symphony of compassion and empathy. He knows the depths of your grief, the labyrinth of emotions that threaten to overwhelm you in the wake of your loved one's passing. He sees the tears that stream down your cheeks, the silent screams that echo within the confines of your soul. And so, with a tenderness that can only come from the source of all creation, God begins to weave a tale, a story that is at once both an elegy to the departed and a celebration of the love that binds us eternally. God begins by recounting the many blessings that your loved one bestowed upon you during their time on this mortal plane. He speaks of the laughter and joy that they brought into your life, of the warmth that radiated from their presence like a golden sun. He reminds you of the countless moments of intimacy and tenderness that you shared, of the way your hearts danced in harmony as you navigated the complexities of life side by side. Type, "I'm optimistic," if you're ready. They may have walked out on you, but it is not the end. God has the final say. He is going to bring you someone so great, loving, kind, fun, good-looking, well-off, you're not even going to miss that person that left you. God is going to pay you back. Now get your hopes up. Quit believing those lies that you've seen your best days, been through too much, you'll never be happy. God has something amazing in front of you, amazing people, opportunities, resources. He has something that you've never seen, more rewarding, fulfilling than you've ever dreamed. May God Himself restore to you something you lost and never thought you would get back again. May He bring a sudden breakthrough on a long-awaited heart cry. May He heal a soul wound you thought you would never get over. May He pour out an abundance of joy and hope that makes you celebrate before the answer comes. And may thriving, rich faith mark your life in every way. You have access to the Most High God. May you live accordingly. 1-minute morning ritual to attract wealth quickly. I swear, if you watch the full video, you'll never lack money. Thousands of people are already making huge money using this billionaire's secrets. Only you don't know the secret. Click the link in comment section before it gets removed. Type $9.99 to claim it. With each word that God utters, your heart swells with a mixture of gratitude and grief, as the beautiful tapestry of your shared memories unfurls before your mind's eye. You see your loved one as they were in life, vibrant, radiant, and full of love, and you feel a profound sense of loss, knowing that they are now beyond your reach. Yet, even as the pain threatens to consume you, God's gentle voice beckons you to remember that love is not bound by the constraints of time and space. As you read the message from God, try to keep an open mind and heart. The message may be one of comfort, guidance, or even a task or challenge for you to complete in honor of your loved one. Regardless of the content, know that it is a loving gesture from both God and your loved one, intended to help you through this difficult time. In times of loss, it can be easy to feel isolated and alone. But know that you are not alone, and that you are being supported and loved by both God and your loved one. Take this message as a sign of that love and support, and use it as a source of strength as you navigate this challenging time. Remember that even though your loved one is no longer physically with you, their love and spirit continue to live on in your heart and can bring you comfort and peace. Type 1111 if you're ready, and share this video with 5 people who trust God. Comment, Jesus is Lord.